Hey, paisanos, it's the Super Video Game Super Show. That's not even the name of the fucking show. You know, it's a nice breezy summer afternoon, and in my downtime, you know, I like to do a little grilling, man. I'm a fat bastard. I love to fucking eat. I'm actually waiting for a guy to message me back on the Facebook Marketplace, so I'm gonna fire up the grill, eat some grub real quick. I'm gonna meet up with this guy later on. He's gonna be selling me a Model 1 Atari Lynx system with like 7 games. This is one of those systems that I would consider a rich kid system, because growing up poor, this wasn't common knowledge. I never knew that this existed until I was an adult. So I knew what an Atari was. Like, we had an Atari 2600 at my aunt's house when I was a kid, but a handheld Atari? What the fuck? So I get the call, I get in the truck, I head down there, and the guy seems pretty nice. He's got this Atari Lynx with like 7 games.
Man, that thing's big. It is. Don't you like how it has the AB and AB? So you can sit across the table from each other?
Oh, really?
Play 2-player.
Oh, that's upside down. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
You can flip the screen too.
Huh.
If you want it on the different side.
So this is like their answer to the Game Gear or something. Dirty Larry. Never even held one of these before.
Isn't it weird how small the games and stuff are?
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of those cars from like the Turbo Graphics or something.
Oh yeah. And then Cyber Ball too.
He only wants like 60 bucks for it, so I'm like, okay, cool. He also threw in a loose Intellivision 2 system for me. I thought that was very nice. You want 65 for all that?
Yep.
So the system, manuals,
everything,
and all the games. Cool.
Yep.
You said you throw in this Intellivision?
Yeah.
Intellivision 2?
It only has the one controller left.
Yeah.
Who knows what happened to the other one?
Yeah, I can find one. I probably have cables for this, man. I come across all kinds of shit.
I think we powered it up with just the regular 2600 cable.
Oh, yeah? And
obviously it takes the same video.
You just take like RF cable?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty sweet. I got some games that go for this too. So. That's pretty sweet. What else you got in that box there? This guy had also brought a Nintendo Virtual Boy in the box.
Virtual Boy.
And where did you find this at?
I bought it new when I was a kid.
Oh, so this was yours?
This is mine.
Wow.
Yeah. So, with some of the original manuals, 2 of the booklets, and good set of games with it.
And he had like 4 or 5 games with that. He wanted $250 for it. Is that a bad price? Yes and no. I mean, it's cheaper than what I've seen, but still, that's way too fucking high in my opinion. So I went ahead and passed on that.
Stand's still good. It still works perfect.
And again, the Virtual Boy was a rich kid toy. I remember seeing them on the shelves in stores, but you know, kids like me never got those. If it wasn't Tiger handheld, you wasn't getting shit.
Wario Land? Yeah, that's a good game.
That's one where you like jump in the background.
Yeah, you can go back and forth. Same with Mario Flash, like you throw across the screen and come back out at you.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
The Mario Tennis came with the system, but so no power adapter. The power adapter, if you had one of those here, but this is what holds the batteries. So
I'm pretty happy with my purchase. The Atari Lynx is definitely, I would consider it obscure. I mean, I don't really, this probably, matter of fact, it's the only post I've ever seen of it ever. So yeah, I'm gonna take it home, dust it off, check out some of these games on this system, and I'll probably put it on the shelf and never touch it again. If you live near Columbus, Ohio, then stop in at Level 1 Games for all your video game needs. Friendly staff, video games A to Z, from retro to modern. Check out Level 1 Games at the Tuttle's Crossing Mall in Dublin, Ohio, or check them out on Facebook. Back in season 1, when I was still hanging out with Tyler before he decided to abandon the show completely, during the wintertime we had went down some back roads and met this guy at his house that was selling a bunch of old video games out of his garage, like American Picker style. He wasn't cool with us filming, but I did let the camera roll a little bit so you can see him coming down his driveway. But one of the items that I had picked up was a clear Play It Loud Nintendo Game Boy, and this thing was so dirty, like it looked like somebody just straight smoked a pack of cigarettes on it. It was missing the lens cover, the buttons were dirty. It had the porthole cover for the expansion, but it was really nasty. It had a game in it. It actually works. So I'm not gonna just trash this thing. I got it dirt cheap. I'm gonna restore it. And I want to show you guys how I restore things like this. The cleaning method that I use is peroxide, man. Peroxide is life. Peroxide will whiten and clean anything, any plastic, it doesn't matter what it is. Like, you can go to the store and buy like bulk bottles of hydrogen peroxide for like 79 cents. So I buy like 8 of them at a time. I go through a lot of it actually. Once I disassemble this Game Boy, I set all the electronic parts to the side, keep them in a safe place, keep all the screws separate. I don't even do a pre-cleaning on it, okay? You don't even have to do none of that shit. And I take all the plastic components that I want to clean, I put them in a Ziploc baggie, I fill it all the way peroxide, let these baggies sit in the sun and let them bake for like 7 hours, maybe a whole day. And when they come out, they're nice and shiny. Maybe you just got to hit it with a toothbrush, hit some of the cracks where some of the dirt was still there, but it definitely loosens everything up. Now, you don't have to do it this way if you feel like you're wasting a lot of peroxide. There's other methods out there, but this is what I use, and I've never had any issue with it. You know, I ordered a screen off of eBay, put that on there, made it look nice. I shined it up with some Armor All, you know those wipes that you get for like your dashboard and stuff? Just shine that up. You can shine up with some WD-40, just do a light breeze on it, wipe it with a towel, and this thing's looking fucking spiffy. Another part of the hobby that I enjoy, not just playing and collecting video games, but, you know, restoring old beat down consoles and handhelds in some of these games. All they need is some tough love, and you can bring them back to the way that they were meant to be so that you don't have to throw them in the trash. And, you know, they don't make these things anymore. So, you know, if I was to throw this in the garbage, that'd be one less Game Boy on the planet. Spoke too soon. Oh, yo, are we recording? Hold up. Is this thing on? Low battery. Come on, man. Is this thing... Hold on. Yeah, alright, my bad. Yo. Alright, so... episode 19. Yeah, it was kind of short but sweet. I don't really gotta show you a lot of mods and stuff that I do, but I don't just play the fucking games, man. I know how to, you know, fix things and make things look better. Full restorations and shit like that. A lot of people say that when you do stuff with Peroxide, you ruin the stickers, but as you can see with that clear Game Boy, that it didn't mess up the Nintendo number on the back with the, you know, the customer service number and shit. It's perfectly. So Pat, if you're watching, I just proved you wrong, motherfucker. But where we at? 52 seconds. Well, this video is only 10 minutes. I can talk for a few minutes. So this is episode 19. We got one more episode. Episode 20 is going to be the season finale, and that one's going to be when me and Jason went to Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Found, you know, a lot of stuff, a lot of cool stuff down there. But yeah, this one was short and sweet. I think this one was different than the style that I usually do. The first half was the Atari Lynx and, you know, finding some stuff. I don't know what to fucking say about it, man. I've been bumping this Eminem Kamikaze. Got this new computer, trying to get shit going. I'm gonna get into a new upload schedule. I'm gonna try to do uploads every Saturday. Once I get past once we finish up season 2, get the DVDs going, when the season 3 starts, I'm going to do uploads every Saturday. The first Saturday is going to be an episode. The second Saturday is going to be like a cheese bits or a small video or something like that, just to pass the time by, I guess. But I figured, you know, Saturday morning cartoons was a thing. Everybody woke up and was ready to watch their cartoons. So I figured a lot of my friends, people I know, they don't work on Saturday. So if I upload in the morning, everybody will see it. I can post it to the Facebook groups and, you know, get a lot more traction going that way, because it seems like when I upload them at midnight, they don't do so well. So we're gonna try to do it that way. This is 2 minutes. I've never done one this long. Yeah, I got actually, we just did if anybody's watching, we're gonna be doing a convention in Sharonville, Ohio at the Sharonville Convention Center. It's going to be the CTS Columbus, or I guess Cincinnati Toy Show. It's ran by my buddy Muzz and his friend James. And we're going to be there with the Real Life Arcade booth. Got Jason, and I'm going to have Gary and Joel. They're going to share tables. So come check it out. It's October 14th. It's from like 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. or something like that. Tickets are only like, I think they're like $7. I can't remember, but yeah, if you guys are watching, if you live in Cincinnati, come see us there. I'm gonna jump off here though. Fuck y'all bitches.